mode. I've been hermit. You know, the hermit got the cloak. I'm getting that thing that I said about God snatching off the covers. I don't know. It's that energy. Maybe God telling me, okay, come out of hermit mode, one, for certain situations, and the other part of it is like, damn, I don't want to. Hermit mode feels so good sometimes. I'm an introverted extrovert, or an extroverted introvert, whatever you want to call that. You know, I come out, do my thing when I want to. You know, I'm seen when I want to be seen. And there's been this heavy energy of people pulling on my energy, trying to get me to react and be upset and be mad about this and that and this and that. And at this point, I truly don't care. You know, people are petty. And I'm just not in that space, you know, not in that space to be going back with nobody. But I was going back and forth with nobody. I'm just done, you know. I done talked enough for a lifetime. That's how I feel. So some of you guys might be in this energy too. I'm picking up on heavy Virgo energy, like heavy introspection, heavy, you know, self-healing, heavy self-illumination, soul-searching, trying to figure out what it all means. Some of you guys have really been like distancing yourself from certain circles and groups and people and just trying to find peace in the present, trying to find peace with yourself. Some of you guys are realizing it's okay to be by yourself. Some of you guys are ascending beyond those people that are around you. And for some of you guys, you're like, damn, am I ever going to find anybody on my level? You know, I mean, that's what happens with ascension. That's why we master the art of detachment, you know? We don't want to outgrow certain individuals, right? But at the same time, we can't stay stuck. Stagnancy for some of us is what causes different forms of aggravation. You know, some of us are not meant to be standing still. Some of us are not meant to be in the same space. You know, some of us are meant to continue to grow and push forward and push through and make shit happen no matter what's going on. And when that energy of stagnancy be coming up, you know, it does kind of put us in a space of feeling uncomfortable. Right? And for some of you guys, it might present as you being angry or people like thinking that you're mad and it's just like, nah, I got shit to do type energy. So some of you guys might be going inside as I am to, you know, see what it is that you need to do or how you need to maneuver certain things or move things around or people or whatever. I don't know. Divine's talking now. So, but I was getting this download too about a couple years back, maybe like when these narratives, you know, started becoming a thing in tarot, because I feel like all these tarot readers that want to spin their own narrative on other people's lives, you know, they don't really know what they're talking about. They just storytellers, you know? But for those of you guys who have been like speaking on your actual experiences and the things that you've been going through since becoming spiritual and going through your awakenings and, you know, waking up to what your purpose is and such, those ones that are actually real about this, not just doing it to be cool or sound like they know something, the ones that are really going through real life changes in their lives. For those of you guys, I remember a couple years back us doing some readings on, you know, that twin energy and how some of you guys may have gotten a reading and saying something about your person may go back. This was 5 years ago. Your person may end up going back to a karmic type energy, right? And I feel like there's many of us, right? This isn't the story for everyone. Not everyone's twin. It could be man or woman. Doesn't always have to be the man, but that's the narrative, is that, you know, it's the man that goes back to the karmic, whatever. So whoever you are, man or woman, you might be dealing with a situation like that. And what Spirit wants you to know is, when it comes to the twin flame journey and you're trying to understand, right? Spirit wants you to know people can only see you from where they see themselves. So you can't be upset with yourself or that person. Just give them grace. There's something here about, you know, your person will never see you for who you are to them until they're able to see themselves for who they truly are. all we're here to do is heal, put the work in, right? And, you know, open eyes. And we can't make people open their eyes. So for those of you guys who might be, you know, a little bit down about that type of energy, just know God has somebody special and perfect for you. All right? You can only do what you can do. People have free will to choose, right? And some of these people had so many options, you know, and the best option was staring them in the face, and it wasn't shiny enough or perfect enough or pretty enough or, you know, whatever. They couldn't see you for who you were. So this is the message for the twin energy. If you are dealing with that, you know, a lot of readers aren't putting that part of the message out there. You know, it's not you. It's nothing that you could have done, right? You don't want to be the karmic that's trying to make someone come to you. A lot of situations, that's what it is too. A lot of these karmics is still doing the fuckery. And I mean, of course, if you can't ascend beyond it, then you're stuck in it. Some of you guys are being called to do some cord cutting. And I'm saying this to the twins because nobody else can cut the cords of a twin but God and the twin. So a lot of people have been trying to do like separation rituals on twins and stuff, you know. Karmics is thinking they're getting the upper hand, but honestly, all they're getting is bad karma. Because even these divine soulmates were warned, were told, were shown, were given signs, and they chose what they chose. So, I mean, I don't know. You can't make a karmic a divine feminine or a divine masculine. And I think some of these people thought that they had the power to turn a karmic individual into a divine soulmate. So, whatever. That's on them and that person that they want to be with. That has nothing to do with you. And this is why sometimes you got to free yourself. You got to free yourself because the thing with being a twin is that your souls are one, even in separation. So you're going to feel. You're going to get, you know, energy signatures. Like once a karmic has interfered in a twin connection, the karmic's energy can always be felt. So it's kind of one of those things, like even in separation, like you'll know, you know something's going on. So with that situation, it's kind of like you need to give it to God and be like, listen, I don't want no parts of this. Y'all want to do your thing, leave me out of it type energy. And that's what I mean with like cutting the cords, like taking your energy out of the situation, taking your emotions, pulling back and loving yourself. Because again, everybody want to be chosen. It's this pick-me energy. The karmics want to be pick-me's. And a lot of these, you know, some of these people got, you know, I don't know. We already know how the karmics be searching their scent to these divine people. We know this. And those of us who got the messages and woke up to the tactics kind of missed that, you know? So my thing is, all we could do is give these messages, right? All we could do is guide people down the path of listening to their intuition. And some people want to and some people don't. Like I said, that's still not your problem. So some of you guys might need to do some healing, okay, when it comes to that situation. If you are someone, maybe it's time you stop waiting on this twin flame to come in and realize there are other people in this reality that can love you. You know, maybe you need to realize you are holding yourself back. Maybe you need to realize that your twin flame was only meant to help heal you. You see? Either way, it's a win-win for you, if you can see it as such. But what the divine is not wanting some of you to do in this moment of, because again, you're transforming again. This is why this message is like this. You're going through yet another ascension, and whatever it was that you were dealing with even yesterday is no longer resonating for you where you are today. And Spirit, I feel like, is forcing many chosen ones down this path even further of ascending beyond where they are. There's something more major here that you guys are about to open up to and or explore. And there were certain cycles and chapters where there were certain people that, you know, God sent to you as help and assistance in certain times of need. But some of you guys are about to be out of that time of needing, I mean, we all need something, but some of you guys are going to be out of that phase of needing the same things that you did before to get through certain situations. We talk about helpmates, and that's what people can be, right? But then there's some times where people get comfortable and, you know, God says, no, that's not why I put you there. I put you there to help this person, to, cover this person, to guide this person down the right path. And, if God sees that his chosen ones are going down the wrong path, unknowingly, it's his job to course correct. There's a difference when you know what you're doing to a person. God's going to let you continue doing what you're doing, because what you do affects you. So that's how you need to look at this part of the twin journey if you're going through these emotions right now. I feel like a lot of times we come into union with our person. Union happens many times to heal, to further grow. And I mean, I do think God brings the twins into union too, to test their spiritual growth. There's different things where the twins be being tested by each other, and sometimes they realize this and sometimes they don't, but it's all about where you are spiritually in your growth. So I just been sitting here doing a lot of introspection. If you guys are commenting, I can't see them because I'm not looking. I'm looking out the window. But this is what's going on right now. It's this general overall energy of tapping deeper into self and, learning more about your triggers and, how you cannot be triggered. Good God. How you cannot be triggered, because I don't know if you've realized in your journey, people try to trigger you the same way over and over again. And it's kind of like God be showing you things and you're like, but it still bothers me, But it's like what you do with that bothersome energy, that pesky, rodent-like, petty energy that people be trying to send. What do you do with that, right? A lot of readers on here, they get on here and they cuss people out and they lash out, and that used to be me, because I know what God tells me is true. So I can come on here and say the things that I say and know that God has everything worked out accordingly. I don't just be coming on here talking shit for no reason. But, that's even tiring. Telling people the shit that they do and then them flipping it around, acting like you're doing it. It's like, nah, it's you. Type energy. People know what they do. They just want to see if they can aggravate you enough to get you to hit that live button and start cussing them out and talking shit. And, ain't nobody got time for that. So that's why I've been a little distant, because people's in my energy. I got a lot of people in my energy. You see how many people I talk to every day? How many subscribers I got? Okay. It's a lot of people for one person. So when I choose to go into hermit mode, best believe I'm going to come out with some new knowledge. So, I mean, sometimes in order to hear, you got to shut up. That's why I don't understand these readers that be coming on here every day, multiple times a day. Just running their mouth. Like, how do you learn anything if you're talking? Like, how can you hear anything if you're running your mouth? Sometimes you got to be quiet. You got to just shut your mouth. You just got to shut up. That's what's wrong with a lot of people, is they don't know how to be with themselves. They don't know how to be quiet. Their own thoughts be too loud. So when I go into hermit mode and I just want my own tranquil energy, my own serenity, I be hearing the thoughts of other motherfuckers and all types of shit. And this shit is crazy. I want to hear that shit. So I'm doing my own process of elimination in the spirit of motherfuckers that have been in my energy, being covered and protected by whatever the fuck I have to offer them, whatever purpose they feel they need to use me at any given moment. So I'm going through my list and checking it twice, because I know at this point, like, it'd be the people around you that be trying to hold you down, trying to pull you down into some weird shit, trying to make you feel less than, trying not to give you your props, trying to make you feel like you ain't growing, and you know damn well you was not who you was two days ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, So there's people that you guys might be feeling like this too about. It's just time. It's time to maybe completely get some new people around you. Go where the love is. Go where you're appreciated. Go where people support you. Where you don't gotta beg people for like energy and time and to see you and to notice you and give you a good job, I'm proud of you type shit. That shit should just come naturally. People don't want to give that. And that's weird. So as we ascend more and we go higher and, we see more about people's psychological mind base, we're able to easily get through those situations that once triggered us. Because when you see what it's all about, it kind of becomes pointless to even allow these types of energies, entities, distractions to mess you up. I just feel bad because I know the divine has me in a space of helping. But then it's like, when does help become enabling? When do people have the time to figure shit out on their own when you're constantly telling them? Or when do people have the time to realize that you're not the one when they keep thinking that you are? Like, people keep thinking that you're nice and this and that, and you may be. You just been through a hell of a lot of shit. You just want peace in your life, and you just want people to leave you alone if they don't have good intentions. But for some reason, there's some of you out there's people that just think that they can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want, treat you how they want, say what they want to you behind your back, lie on you, misrepresent you, all types of shit. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up on. I'm just channeling right here, right now, as I'm looking out this window. And as you see, it's very quiet. It's very serene out here. But last night, there was an alarm in the building that went off at a certain time. And I told y'all, every time I hear this alarm go off, it's a reset. And every single time I hear it, because there's no reason for the alarm to go off. No smoke, no nothing. It just goes off. And every single time I hear this alarm go off, I hear reset. So I said this morning, there's a shift happening. So sometimes I guess God makes us speak when these shifts are occurring. Because how will the universe get the message that we understand the shift has occurred if we don't speak it out to it? If we don't tell the universe, reset. If we don't call back our power and say, reset. How does the universe know that we understand that it's already happened? You see? So for those of you guys who are feeling a shift in your energy, for those of you guys who are feeling like you're releasing, you're purging, you're being called inward, you are. And why? For further growth, for further enlightenment, for you to further gain the gems and the jewels that are being bestowed upon you. And like I said, some of us don't have a choice when it comes to this. Some of us, God called us to a higher purpose. And no, we weren't ready. But I think for many of us who weren't ready, we're doing the best we can. And we're making the best out of the situations and the days and the hours that we got to do what we got to do. And still show up in society as a grounded person, as a loving person, as a caring person, right? As someone who people can come to. But for a lot of us, shit gets hard being that one that everyone can come to. Because we always end up saying, as that Virgo energy speaks, who heals the healers? Who's there for the healers? Who pours into the healers? If the healers are pouring into everybody else, who pours into the healers? The healers. The healers got to pour into the healers too. So some of y'all who are healers might be going within, and that is necessary. It's purging time. We got a full moon coming, right? We just had that Leo energy very strong. Now we're going into a more silent energy. So there's shifts that are occurring that y'all need to get on board with. So, yeah, it's the changing of the seasons. I heard changing of the times, changing of the tides. Shit, I don't fucking know. Just the weather outside today. It was raining, sunny, cloudy. Raining, sunny, cloudy. Even the fucking universe and the sky and the elements don't know what the fuck is going on right now. So I'm trying to tell you, things are shifting. And that's just what it is. So for those of you guys who are finding it hard to, I'm hearing like resonate. Some of you guys might be like avid tarot watchers. And lately you haven't been resonating with the readers and the tarot messages just because you don't need to. It's not for you. Don't force a situation to fit. Some of you guys are so beyond what these people are talking about, they don't even understand. The things in which you are focused on are not the things in which these karmic readers is talking about. And they will never be able to understand that. So like I said, if you get triggered watching a reading, stop watching that reader. I don't think they're doing it on purpose. They just don't know what the fuck you got going on, as it should be. So, karmics are easy to read. You know? Karmics are easy to read. I know that for certain. Divine ones, no. There's a lot of moon, high priestess, hierophant, judgment, temperance energy for the divine ones. So, I mean, the karmic readings are going to have a lot of devil, high priestess reverse, fucking king of cups reverse, all these other weird ass cards. You know those people. They show themselves. You understand? So, don't get mad at these readers. They just can only read, again, where they resonate at. And that should tell you something about the readers. So, just right now, a lot of you guys are in this period of growth. You're growing, you're changing, you're evolving. And the old ways that weren't working for you before, when you were going through these changes, they're not working for you still. Some of you guys, you got to stop looking back. Some of you guys, you're not there anymore, and it's okay to release that old version of yourself. Some of you guys, you still feel comfortable being able to go back to who you used to be and be who you are now, and God is saying, no, we need to close that door. We need to let that go. You need to be who you are right now in this moment and look forward. So again, here we go. Positive movement forward. I'm seeing the Chariot energy, right? That shit don't go backwards. So anything that's trying to pull you back or backward or make you think of something that happened back then and you're right here and you know you should be focused on this, that's a tactic of the enemy. That's Satan working. And give these people grace that is close to you that's acting funny right now. Some people around you are acting funny. Give them grace. We know the demons and the devils work around those people that are closest to us. So if that is your situation, you're like, damn, we was just cool a couple days ago. Now you all distant. Now you acting weird. Now you being strange. Just give it grace. Forgive them because they know not what's going on, clearly. Because if they understood how they were being used, I think they would cut some cords themselves. But see, not everybody is as awakened as you are. It's not always the person that you're connected to, but who's connected to them that needs to be, you know what I mean. So just stay open, stay awake, stay aware, use your discernment. Know the divine is working. We always gotta isolate before we elevate, you know. God gotta isolate before he bless us. God sometimes is gonna bless us in our isolation. So I'm trying to tell you, alone but never lonely. God ain't gone. So use this time of hermit mode and introspection to see where you're going, what you need to, have, who you need to be around, who you don't need to be around, Like I said, love yourself. Because the people that care about you will show it, and the people that don't care about you will show it too. So choose yourself. That's the problem here. A lot of people didn't choose themselves. They chose money over love or looks over fucking what's really going on type shit. Choose yourself. You'll never be wrong when you choose yourself. Choose to love yourself. All right? And everything that loves you will come to you because you love you. All right? So that's the message that I got. Stay high vibrational. Stay letting these distractions know that you're not distracted. All right? And keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Push through, y'all. Push through. These ascensions is major. And we got to get to the other side. Okay? So keep pushing. Love y'all. We'll talk soon.